So our sheep Maxine had quadruplets today. And this is the only female that was born, and she's solid black.
Hi.
And named her Maximum.
Minimum.
Minimum. Gotta learn these names.
Yep.
Named her Minimum. Okay? Now we left two boys with Maxine. And this one here is Minimum.
Maximum.
Maximum. I got them backwards. This is Maximum. Now he was born a little under the weather and he's been really cold. So we've warmed him up and I've tube fed him and we're going to try to nurse him back. The girls at the farm are the boys at the farm are Mean
and Median.
And Median. I'm never going to get that right.
Minimum, maximum, mean, and median.
My brain don't work that way. So this is Maxine. And she's the one that had quadruplets yesterday. And she has two of them in here. She's got the other one behind her there. Can't see it too well. Bah. But we've got two of her siblings at the house, including the Maximum and Minimum that we are treating right now. And there he is, tucked up there next to Mama in the nice warm barn. Not hear a bottle. She has been 6 days and just will not take a bottle. Gloria's had a baby yesterday. And so we're going to try for the first time at HyddenWell Farms to try to graft this baby over to Gloria's. This is her one-day-old baby. His name is Counselor. Hello, Counselor. Glorious is a pretty mom, but we're going to have to make her nurse. This little knucklehead will take to the teat pretty well.
Oh yeah.
All right, Mama. Tell us about the sweater.
Oh, well, you're supposed to be able to put a sock on the new baby and have the new baby wear the sock for 2 or 3 days, and then you flip the sock inside out and put it on the one you're trying to put with Mama.
Your glory.
Well, I'm sorry. But even though the sock fit on the new baby quite fine, I had to tear it up to make it fit on the old baby because he's an absolute monster.
He is a monster, isn't he?
So while he is wearing a sock, it no longer looks like a sock. Does it, baby?
He's like, that's weird.
Say, why am I wearing clothes? This is bizarre.
Who are you? What are you doing eating my mama's milk?
So I think that will stay on him and it will be fine, but we may have to make some more cuts to keep it from being too small. You're a good boy. He's a good boy.
It's kind of a hard time focusing.
So tomorrow we'll have to see if we can find some meat feet oil. Meat feet. That may be the stuff I got for the saddle,
Yeah, I think so.
but I don't know that it's technically meat feet. I think that meat feet is just something you can use, so I don't know.
All right, so we've been trying our best to graft little baby onto Mama. She's been nursing off of her for 3 days now. And that little baby right there wore the sweater for 2 days before we put it on her inside out. And now we're back at the farm, and we're going to see how they do.
She doesn't seem like she knows what to do. She's not sure if that black one's hers or not, but she's not sure it's not.
Well, she's not attacking it like she did the other day.
No.
It looks like she's nursing it a bit.
She hasn't smelled it really well.
That looked like a bump.
Yeah, but it wasn't a serious bite.
I got so much to do, I don't know what to do. That's a good buck.
Not taking her.
She just slammed her. So this is Whiplash, and this is Minimum. And we have tried to graft Minimum onto a new mama. And even though we've had her head tied, we've tried the sweater trick, Mama just tries to kill her. So
Gently kill her.
yeah, so we've had to, but she's growed, she's gotten stronger, and so we're just gonna try to get her onto a bottle now, which she did take a bottle for us, but she has gotten a lot stronger.
We should weigh them.
3 days with, we should weigh them, but 3 days with Mama, and she's nursed a lot, but we had to keep her head tied constantly. She just would not take, hold on, she just would not take the baby. So we're gonna weigh her here and see what she weighs today.
Get your fours in there. Get all fours in there. Whoop, you lost a foot. Go. There you go. You're good. Good girl. Good girl. I'll get you out in just a second.
615.
Let's see what Whiplash weighs. We never did weigh him. He's a little ornery. He may not sit that still. Put your tail in there. Here you go. If I turn him around, he might be better. Turn around this way. Put your weight on your back end. There you go. Oh, look how balanced you are.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, you didn't start it over anyway. Come on, let's try this again. Okay, now you just be quiet.
There's hay underneath here, so if he jumps out.
He's okay. Good boy.
765.
What a good boy. And wow, she was born at under 4 pounds?
She was.
So
yeah,
she's gained
she was
over 2 pounds?
almost 2 pounds, yeah, just in a week. Okay, I've got to run an electric battery back to the rabbitry real quick, but while I'm doing that, Miss Susan's going to tell you about Whiplash.
I don't know a whole lot about Whiplash, except that his mama had trouble during pregnancy, and even after two visits from the vet, not two vets from the visit, even after 2 visits from the vet, she ended up dying. So the sheep herders, they were kind of hoping they could find somebody to take him because their little dog was not having a little lambkin in the house. He was not happy with that at all. And they have a little child as well, who was sad to see him go. Absolutely loved him. But you can understand that what's not to love. But he has this brown collar around his neck, which kind of looks like he's been in a car wreck, so we named him Whiplash. He was born 2 days ago. I think he's on his 3rd day. Yeah, we've had him 2 nights, so he's 3 nights old, so he's on his 4th day. We have no idea, except that his dad was a big white hair sheep with horns, and I mean horns that come from down here to all the way down about here. So he may end up having some really nice, pretty horns. Most of our other sheep, 99% of the other sheep on our farm are polled naturally, which means they're just not grown. They don't ever get horns at all. We've had 1 or 2 with little stubby horns, and I think Yaga grew a set of horns and then shed them. I don't know about that. You'd have to ask Keaton. But that apparently can happen. He doesn't have horns anymore. He didn't for a long time, but I guess this year he decided to try them out. Didn't like them. Well, you're a good boy, aren't you? Hey, Minimum. I'll tell you, having baby sheep in the house is not as hard as it seems because you can put diapers on them. The hardest thing is having a boy baby sheep in the house because they pee right out the top of the diapers. So what we've done is we've gotten those belly bands that you get for male dogs that are having incontinence troubles. And so it wraps all the way around his stomach. You can get them all different sizes. He's been wearing mediums and larges because that's the 2 sizes that we have. And he'll fill that up, and then you have a diaper on the other end to catch number 2. Little girls are much easier because everything goes in the same diaper. And when when you're between laundry loads or you don't have any belly bands, I usually just take another diaper, and instead of putting it on normally, it goes around that way and Velcros to itself. The only problem then is it likes to slide, and if it slides too much, then the hole's on the bottom, so you try and get a little bit of Velcro on the other. They're just so much tougher to deal with diaper-wise, but they're precious in the house. They just run around and bounce. Yeah. You have a lot of fun in the house, don't you? And once they get to know you, they will follow you, and they will start following anybody with legs, and they will follow Popo. They love her too. But you guys are going to have to get to know each other. Yeah, you hadn't met till tonight, and you're both going to be in the house. Probably have to break the baby bed back out because they like to, at this age, they start getting into stuff, don't ya? Just like babies. Yeah. And I don't have a hand to turn this off, so just wait. Bye. Bye.
Hello, Miss Susan.
Hi.
So you've got 3 rabbits here.
Politics and war, Klutz, and engineering physics.
Okay, say that again.
Politics and war, Klutz, and engineering physics.
What's the story on your rabbits?
Gonna sell them.
Where are they going?
They're going over to Kathy.
Have they been pretty good producers?
She has been excellent. She's the one that is very protective and likes to bite your ankles. And I'm not sure about her yet. We'll see.
Okay. So we're up here on the mountain putting in another stretch of fence today. And we've come from way down here on top of this ridge, and now we're headed in the other direction. Let me show that to you. So we'll be headed right down through there. We bought this wire right here. Looking for a medium grade wire. We were using the red brand, and I'll tell you, this wire that we bought right here is a lot better. It's stouter, it stretches better. It has the same specs, but it's a higher quality wire than that red brand we've been using. I can't explain to you more than that, but it is by far a higher quality for the same price. So we've kind of switched over to that wire right now. But eventually, we get done with this, I'll take you on a tour of the fence line.